Hi everyone! Today I will be doing a DIY video on heart-shaped cutouts and elbow pads. This is how the design looks like. It is pretty easy and no sewing is required. It is basically cutting and pasting the fabric from one t-shirt to another, so at the end you will have two new shirts to wear. For this DIY, I prefer to use long sleeve t-shirts so the cutouts are a little more obvious. However, you can choose to cut from a normal short sleeve t-shirt too. The items I used are a pair of scissors, fabric glue, fray glue or nail polish, a pencil which isn't shown here, and the two shirts. Start by getting an old shirt or top that you do not mind cutting. As for me, I chose to cut up my pink shirt. But for this video, I used my black shirt just to show you, since I have already cut up the pink one while trying it out and I did not get footage of that. Flip the shirt inside out so when you are making markings, they will not be seen from the outside. I measured where to cut from my top. I recommend cutting after the shoulder because I wanted to avoid the main seams so I would not spoil the shirt. I am careless and not perfect or very neat when doing handiwork. I marked out heart shapes at each sleeve. I see cutout trends are really common, so instead of making a normal oval or circle shaped design, I decided to cut out hearts. This will give you a pattern on the shirt and make it a little bit different from normal cutouts. Measure how big or small you want the heart to be. Just remember, if you cut too small, you can make it bigger by cutting more, but if you cut off too much, you cannot make it smaller. Another thing is, depending on how you wash them, it may be possible that the hearts get bigger over time since this is not machine sewn, so I would not recommend cutting out too large a piece. After you are done with one side, you can fold the t-shirt in half and use the previous sleeve as a reference to draw on the other side. This will ensure that both hearts are equal in size. After cutting the shirt, you are done. For an extra step, if you are worried that your shirt will fray or tear, take some fray glue or nail polish and put it on the tears so that it will not fray while it is being washed. Moving on to the second part of the DIY, instead of throwing away the fabric, I used the hearts as elbow pads for my huge and oversized sweater. I recommend choosing a plain sweater so the heart elbow pads can stand out. Mark out the top and bottom portion slightly above and below the elbow pads so you know roughly where to glue them, compared to just gluing them and realizing later on that it is not at your elbow. After marking them out, I placed the heart onto the sleeve to see whether the size fits. As for me, I used my clothing chalk to mark out. Another alternative is to use pins to mark out if you do not wish to draw them. Again, just like the previous sleeve, place the heart in the middle to check if the size fits. For a precautionary measure, take a piece of cardboard or paper and put it in between the sleeve. This is so that the glue will not seep through. For me, I use fabric glue because I am a careless person and gluing it down would be easier. Partly because I feel that I am sewing challenged. But if you wish to sew yours, that would be good too. Once you have glued the heart down, you are done. For an additional step, you can choose to put fray glue or nail polish if you are really worried that the heart will fray. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys will like this simple DIY. Feel free to leave any comments below and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye!